bit of God.
No. I'm afraid of you.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
One does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, but we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does. But there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I ran Rogue Legacy for a bit, but there's no way I'm going to be as good as the people that have spent more time on it. And it wasn't really fun enough for me to want to keep playing it.
Shall we tell him when?
You either have to spend tons of mana or tons of money to improve your mana to get the Herodotus strat with the statue in the corner, or you just happen to get lucky and get PAD right when you need it when you kill Herodotus. And even then, that fight is super hard, even with PAD. So that's a bit too much luck for me. And I play games that have a lot of luck, so I'm generally pretty resistant to that.
That card.
Which reminds me, I need to do something. Killing 3 bosses is not that bad. It's Herodotus that takes the most time. Or Herodotus, or however you say it. I should pay more attention to SRL though. I would probably do Rogue Legacy races if I saw one. It's fun enough.
No, God damn it!
Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1. Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Hello, Sloth. I never even finished New Game Plus. I probably should. Hey, system.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven. Or as close as we'll see till judgment.
Let's keep such questions to myself.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit. Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be watered clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Hey,
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. The bosom of Columbia. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the curb and wipe away the debt!
Yeah, I want to get this record mostly because I have like 5 games and we'll probably get a lot more during the Steam sale that I just really want to play. I wanted to play Mirror's Edge today, but gotta do Infinite. Gotta get this. It's kind of crazy how you can see a game offered for 50% off and say, nah, I'll wait till it's 70. I know it'll happen. And it will. I also saw that Cerno's getting into running Dishonored, which I'm pretty happy about. So I think that we have Cerno and Pyken both learning it. At least Cerno said he wanted to, he's still doing his casual run for now.
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest.
Oh no. I messed up that timing pretty bad. I jumped too late, so I got stuck on the bridge. Fortunately, it didn't soft lock on me. I'll learn Rayman once I run out of other things to do, which might be a while. It is fun and I enjoy playing it, but it's the kind of game that takes me a lot of time to learn.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your
Frickin' bridge, man.
Whatever you do, do not pick
It was kind of weird because I felt like,
text.
I don't know, it just felt weird that time around. I usually don't have trouble with it, but that was strange. Like, I couldn't move until it was further up than it usually is, and then I didn't jump for some reason.
Dear friend, have you ever lost a penny to a vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever...
I'm definitely gonna at least start to learn the Mirror's Edge speedrun. Depends on how much fun I find it and how well I can get it to stream. I've been having a lot of slowdowns for some reason, but I think I figured out why. I still have to see what happens. I haven't like tried any glitches or anything, I'm just doing casual for now. Looks like fun though. Hey Crimson.
What's this? New kind of vigor?
I jumped too early.
I can get the Monument Island from that station.
Stand down! Stand down!
Well, that was pretty good.
I see every sin that blackens your soul. Wounded knee,
I guess that's what happens when nothing goes wrong.
the drink,
Oh, they only bow once you look at them, I guess. That's interesting.
and now, to repair
At some points I want to do a run of this game with like full commentary the whole time, since I'm running it at the Love Without Boundaries marathon,
debts can be repaid.
and I haven't really practiced like
You don't know me,
doing full
pal.
commentary for the entire run. I tend to be kind of quiet. I want to at least practice to make sure I have enough content to fill it all out.
Because I have seen that future.
I might want to get somebody to co-commentate this run though. I think I can do
What brought you to Columbia?
I think I can do Dishonored and Monaco solo commentary since they're much shorter, but there's so much space to fill in Bioshock Infinite, so I might get somebody to try help out.
It always does with you, doesn't it?
We'll see.
It always ends in blood.
You can check the Love Without Boundaries marathon on the SDA Community Marathons forum.
But thy crook is bent, and thy path is twisted.
It's the first marathon I'm gonna do, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Holy shit.
I'm so bad at throwing that fireball. Oh, it worked. And then I missed this guy for some reason.
Gotta find the controls to take this thing to Monument Island. Okay, sure. Get this
Marathons be pretty fun,
The Lord forgives everything,
or so I hear.
but I'm just a prophet. So I don't have to. Amen.
Amen.
I'm actually really bad at this jump. Alright.
was close.
I'm a little bit worried about Monaco. It's a really fun game, but it's also kind of difficult to understand what's going on until you've played it a while. So I'm not sure how good it's going to be for a marathon. We'll try it out though. It's only been in one previous marathon, and that was not the best performance for issues unrelated to the game.
Why they got her locked up in this place?
Fortunately, I'm a beast at Monaco, so hopefully that makes up for it. I mean, I have like 7 levels of any percent where nothing important goes on, where I don't really have to focus all that much, so that should be enough time to like get people to know what's going on. I just want to try it out though. Honestly, Monaco is the game I have most thoroughly crushed speedrun wise. I'd consider it my best.
That's her.
Everybody just kind of stopped speedrunning it after the first, like, wave after its release. Maybe more people will pick it up after the Steam Summer Sale. But, like, nobody has set any new records on even the individual levels on the in-game leaderboards in a long time. I check back every now and then, but nothing goes on. And nobody's tried to take the 90% record for a while. There were, like, 5 people running for it for a bit, but then everybody kind of stopped. I should probably go back and try out some of the editor missions. I haven't really played much since they introduced the editor into Monaco. So we'll see if the community-made levels are any fun to speedrun. I tried out one yesterday that was actually really well made. The Grand Villa map. It was fun.
This job's getting worse all the time. Holy shit. Alright. I can do this. Hello.
Hey! Knock it off! Stop it! Will you stop it?
Not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
My name is DeWitt. I'm a friend. Come to get you out of
Get
here.
away. Are you real?
Real enough.
He's coming. You've got to go.
Why?
You don't want to be here when he gets here. Just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Get you out of here.
There's no way out. Trust me, I've looked. Stop it. You're too impatient. That's enough.
What about this?
What about it?
This is the way out, isn't it?
What are you? Give it to me. It's a way out.
Alright, we'll see how good I am at jumping this time around. Let's hope I don't get stuck in the wall again.
We'll see about that.
Who are you? Why did you come here? This way, come on!
I forgot about that one. Sometimes that one slows you down, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure why.
Hurry!
Call the elevator!
What?
The hell is that thing?
Huh. You didn't even start the press the button line. I guess that means I got here fast.
All this time. Why? Why did they put me in here? What am I? What am I?
You're the girl who's getting out of this tower. This way.
We have to tear the building apart. They're
Careful, Elizabeth.
How do you know my...
Not now.
That was weird. I couldn't run forward for some reason, so I had to jump.
Which way?
Friggin' stairs, man. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast. Alright. Games with bathroom breaks are the best.
Anna? Anna?
Bird or Cage? We have one vote for Cage.
No, it's me. Elizabeth. You alright?
Both. Alright, so I'll press Q and E at the same time and see which one I get.
End of the living. Here, let me.
I'll be fine.
You almost drowned. You need to...
I said fine. Just give me a minute.
I mean, until I choose, it's like in a quantum state of both of them, so I could just like stand there and stare at them forever.
Okay, I won't be long. I won't be long, Mr. DeWitt.
Won't that be fun?
I see. You see a young girl, blue skirt? No? Airship. Hey, miss it.
It's not even that I mod everybody that comes into my channel. It's just that
Miss.
the only people in here are like guys that also run games I do.
Wonderful.
And Twin.
Dance with me, Mr.
I
DeWitt.
don't dance. Come on, let's go.
Why? Look at
Although I guess we do run Rayman Origins now, so
How about
Yep.
Paris?
Paris. I don't understand. How could we get there?
That's where that airship's going, but if you want to stay and dance, we
No,
can.
let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go right now. It's hard to believe, but it's true, isn't it?
Jump!
You smell that? Mr. DeWitt, Comstock.
Nothing beats the cage.
He's still in here.
Look at these, they're amazing. Which one do you like more, this one or this? The bird?
The one on
So the only valid vote we had was one for Cage, so I guess we'll stick with that.
Love it.
I expected the bird.
We'll see how Cage works out.
It has to be. Who else would do such a thing?
Are you alright? I should get out of here. Damn thing's locked.
You're a roguish type. What does it look like? Done.
Alright, I'm gonna skip this first gear.
Learned to pick locks.
The average gear doesn't save as much time as this first one takes to get,
Spare time.
and I'm not ready to go for hill runner sat strats yet, so I'm not even gonna bother trying for it. We'll see if I can get the coin flip though.
It's probably a good idea.
Where's the... There it is. Okay, good.
Annabelle, it's me, Esther.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I'm not sure how good of a donation incentive it would be.
Mr. Fink sent this.
So,
That was
what was it that...
odd.
Last customer.
I mean,
Park's closing. Park's
you only
closing.
see it like very few times during the game, and you want some kind of payoff if people are going to donate money for it. I was thinking I'd just ask the chat.
2 tickets for passage
Um,
to the First Lady airship.
I'm not sure how big it's going to be. I don't have too much experience with like knowing how many people are going to watch a marathon based on
Bit of a rush, pal.
the attention it's getting so far. We'll see. I don't really care how big it is. I just want the experience of trying it once.
Get away from me! Let me out! I want out of here now! Stay away from me!
Where is she? Great. Just stay where you are.
Get away from
Hey,
me!
come back here.
I'm not yet at the points in my life where I will sell my body for money. Someday, though. Someday.
They're all dead. You
Shirtless
killed
Ferret
them
isn't going to
people.
happen anytime soon.
You're a monster.
What did you think was going to happen? Do you understand the expense people went through to keep you locked up in that tower? You think people like that are just going to let you walk away? You are an investment, and you will not be safe until you are far away from here.
What do they want from me?
I don't know. One thing I've learned. If you don't draw first, you don't get to draw at all.
I would say there's a difference between selling your body and selling your labor.
Bleeding. Come here. What happened back there? It's not the last of it, is it?
I don't know.
There.
Yeah, we can have a donation war where people can vote, donate for shirt on and donate for shirt off. Oh, beautiful. And that is why you don't get that first gear. You can be half a minute ahead even before anything happens.
Okay, shut up tight. Now how are we gonna get to the airship?
Let me see if I can get that gate open by hand.
Shock jockey. Who needs the power company?
Some fool's alternative. There it is. First Lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock.
We'll take it stairs.
Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. Delaney.
Call me Booker.
All right. Should we head to the gondola or take a look
Alright, we'll see if I can get the new straps for this next fight down.
I imagine they were interested in meeting you. Locked in lessons. I never even heard of this place before I got here. Oh, what the hell?
Is something wrong?
Guess I got a bit behind with current events. Nothing I can't fix.
For your women folk. Act for your profit. Act.
I'm not sure if mentioning soft locks makes them more or less likely to happen, but I guess it's too late to choose now.
Just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth.
I have a better idea.
You can avoid pretty much all of them if you just know what triggers them, or what's likely to trigger them.
It's terrible.
And I think I figured out most of the soft locks, so I doubt we'll have problems.
Tear.
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater, a different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But
I really hope that I've figured out the suicides in this game now. It's been really hard to figure out how they work exactly, but
God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
yeah, we'll see if I can get them.
So. But there is. There is something. Oh no!
Close it.
I'm trying!
Close it!
Oh yeah, I can run.
What I just saw back there. But it sure as hell looks like a shortcut to getting us killed.
But I can help.
I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Have it your way. I suppose.
Cornelius Slate, son of a... Attack!
Ah, darn it. I keep forgetting that that guy can shoot the fire trap.
Buckaroo Crow!
And I missed that. That's pretty bad. Got him anyway. Did that guy survive? He hasn't jumped down yet, okay. He should be dead now.
Here you go!
What?
Medicine!
Finally. That was kind of strange. I lost time, but not too much. I just messed up with when I set that first fire trap. And then I missed the fire on the crow, but I still got the shotgun shots in, so that wasn't too bad. I'll probably lose time though. Teliot's split here is really good.
Slate. Actually know this. Still got a knife.
Is she gonna try and throw me the sniper? She better not. Alright, let's hope I get lucky here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, she's not gonna spawn. Oh, that's so much time.
And man did not want the Sabbath.
Corporal DeWitt proved his worth on the field that day.
Slate? Is that you?
You've always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory.
Look, I see you're caught up in some kind of jam here. If you could see fit to let us through to where they can
I haven't found any more RPG ammo, so I'm probably gonna have to buy some more. That takes quite a bit of time.
We won't die at his hands.
Just going to trouble.
All my men have left is a choice. Die in the hands of a tin soldier, or a real one.
Of course, I'd pick up health.
Just what did I do?
Just give us the shot.
Oh man, I'm not sure if this next one will kill. It probably won't.
You will give my men the soldiers' death.
RPG ammo, excellent.
Wait for you. It needs making.
I'm almost certain this next one won't kill, but I don't want to risk it.
I'll try to keep you stocked with both bandages.
So I'll do this jump just in case. Probably gonna lose time. Yep. Alright, it's not too bad. I lost maybe 4 or 5 seconds because I took it safe there. I think that the thing that determines whether or not that skip works is whether or not her subtitles pop up before the respawn animation starts. I'm not certain about that, but that's my guess. I haven't turned any sensors on, but if they're on by default, then that might be it.
Too rare is the man who takes a stab. You and God, fatherland was here.
Do it! Now!
Heroes of our city. That's what Comstock will turn us into.
I'll leave them on.
It's a tear, something I can bring into this world.
It's a freight hook. Well, that's good.
Like I said, it's a vulnerable. Let me know if you want me to bring that food.
Alright.
Don't die.
So all the suicides went well. The first one I lost a few seconds because I took it safe, but otherwise that was good.
He's coming for me.
If I open a tear and bring it out,
All that will be left is the sun.
Stop ships.
It was Slade who killed for his country at Wounded Knee. It was Slade who stormed the gates of Peking. Slade!
Hello, Demigak.
Slate!
Comstock's coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him. Oh, no. He won't rest until he's turned us into tin. I won't let him. He took my past.
Open it! Not
but
sure I
there's
understand this,
always
but I'm not
getting
complaining.
from me.
Just give us the vigor. We don't need to do this.
Here you go, boys. A soldier's death awaits. You're not the Booker DeWitt I remember. Tin Man! Tin Man!
That took too long.
Is that all you can muster, soldier? Come on now, DeWitt. Don't disappoint the boys. What is a life compared to a fate?
I could probably just do a shotgun shot instead of the second RPG. That would be slightly faster.
Show me what you're made of.
Come on. Hello, Pancake.
You're not done here, soldier! Eat everything that's on your plate! Finish it! You're a tin man now! A tin man!
That was pretty smooth. I might still lose a bit of time. I forget how good Teliot's Hall of Heroes was.
You've seen what Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
Where is he?
10 seconds. How did that happen? That's more than I thought I would possibly lose there. Oh well. I should see how he did Hall of Heroes, because it's kind of crazy. I'm probably gonna be slow. Oh, that was fine. Alright, I got the good jump.
Stop right there!
Vengeance is mine.
How did I lose 10 seconds? I might have lost more time on that first suicide than I thought. I know he does that one really quick, so I think it's partly because I take extra time to set it up. But also just I didn't know if that first rocket would kill me. I was pretty sure it wouldn't, but I played it safe.
He will abandon you, my sweet Elizabeth. Once he has what he needs, he will leave you alone. What else could you expect from a liar and killer of women?
Comstock.
Father, there's a world of difference between what we say and what is.
Oh, sweet child.
Alright, gearless.
Be
0%.
careful.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Booker, rockets.
I think the other guy just jumped off, like, of his own volition. That was a bit strange.
Elizabeth! Open it!
Okay. I've got ammo.
At some point, it is going to get to the point where I refuse to do it around without hill runners. Fortunately, that day has not yet come. What can I... Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna take this jump slow. You can actually jump really early because the collision of this gondola reaches really far.
It's locked.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, good.
All yours.
I forgot bone charms were in the game.
When you're unconscious on the beach,
I mean,
repeating a woman's name.
like, what's the one that would save the most time? I don't even remember. I don't think it would save enough to be worth it.
Where are you from, Mr. DeWitt?
New York.
What did you do there?
Business much like this. Something that really caters right on the resume.
It was a fine thing you came along when you did.
How do you think I ended up here? I gambled, and now I owe money to men you don't want to be in debt to.
There's one that makes running full speed even with the sword out, but since we have swordless glitch, that doesn't actually save any significant amount of time at all. Ready, set, go. Oh, really? Of course. I was certain that first rocket would do it. It's not too bad.
So, looks like they call you the false shepherd.
You, the lamb,
Let's not call each other that.
suits me.
How do you figure they'd know you'd be coming?
Either they've got a prophet on their side,
Har har.
or them that hired me also wrote the signs.
Why?
Got me.
Oh, I know why that happens. That's depressing.
All right.
I wanna see
So the mouse cursor was just kind of randomly over the armor
It's up to you now.
infusion
There's no one.
Wait,
for some
what is
reason,
that? 49 by
and
74.
so it defaulted to armor. And normally I just press left enter and it selects
One thing I
salts.
heard in that tower was time.
But since the mouse cursor was over armor, it went to the left and selected health. So that is
He
pretty
offered to
sucky.
wipe away my debt in exchange for you. Come on.
I guess I could stop that from happening by just like jerking the mouse to the edge of the screen before. I mean that doesn't even work though, because you'd have to move the mouse after you press the use button anyway. At which point my right hand has left the mouse and is moving towards the arrow keys, so I just have to do it visually, and that sucks. 40. I don't think that'll affect suicides from here on out. I've already done all the suicides that I can think of where I set them up from full health. So all it means is that I'm going to be slightly short on salts from here on out. It's not that bad. Man, Teliot's run is really smooth in that last area. Like, I made one mistake per area, and I lost 24 seconds.
Fresh air did the trick. This one's awake.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about. Caused a mess of trouble at the raffle.
You Fitzroy?
Nothing but.
I got no quarrel with you or your Vox Populi. This is my airship you're hanging me out of.
The gondola suicide very reliably takes an extra rocket, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Fight.
And maybe because the gondola is moving, so it messes up how much damage you take from the rocket. And I may be able to fix that by just standing in a different place, but I'm not sure. I should see how Teliot sets it up. I thought I set it up really well, but apparently not.
If you believe in the righteous folk, then join the
just-
Vox,
My ship.
and the Vox shall give her to you. First, you must help the Vox. Down in Phaeton, there's a gunsmith who can supply weapons to our cause. Get our guns from him, and you shall have your ship back.
I don't know how... I don't know how it would work. I'd have to test pretty much everything, which is kind of a pain because getting to that gondola takes so long. There's no checkpoint until before the fight previous, which takes a long time.
The most common complaint I hear from the working men is that they are
Good luck with things, sloth.
Get out of here, snipe. You want to know what we do to pretty little stowaways? Or maybe you don't. Hey! Just stop for a minute!
Stay away!
I just want to talk to you!
I said stay away!
Elizabeth!
Get away from me!
Just hold up for a minute! I'm not angry with you! Hey, watch out! Move it! Move!
Stay back!
God damn it!
I am not going with you!
Don't go in there!
I have no need of one such as you!
No, no, no!
There's gotta be an
Oh, you guys. And it was selecting salts that time. Oh my god. That might mess up my suicides now, because that was armor and not health. And I'm doing the wrong thing here. Man, that's really getting in my head now. Not the best fight. I really don't know about infusions anymore. I don't do anything different and I randomly pick up the wrong one. And I don't want to just like sit there for a second making sure it's selecting the right one. That just seems like such a waste of time. Alright, where do I have to suicide? I have to suicide twice, coming up very soon, but both times I have backup strats if I don't die right away, so it's not too bad. I kill myself right before the Hand of the Prophet, and there I have backup strats as well, since that's with the volley gun and I should have plenty of ammo.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
What else?
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons?
And I kill myself in Emporia.
A gunsmith.
And that one I'm actually a little bit worried about,
What do you say, partners?
because I sometimes don't have enough ammo to do it, and now it'll take more ammo since I have extra health.
You're also my only means of reaching Paris.
And looks like I'm gonna lose more time.
Don't get too comfortable with my company, Mr. Teliot. You are a means to an end.
It's kind of crazy how I make up so much time in the first part of the game, and then Teliot gets it all back right afterwards.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
I don't have enough for the second. Oh man. One, two, three.
Booker salts! Okay, catch!
Thanks.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
Yourselves killed.
This extra health is really annoying.
Booker. It's Slate's locker. He has to work.
I can make up a lot of time in factory skip.
to share with you
Oh boy.
my personal creed. What is the most admirable creature on God's green earth? Why, it's the bee. Have you ever seen a bee on vacation? Have you ever seen a bee take a sick day? Well, my friends, the answer is no. So I say, be the bee. Be the bee.
I don't think I've ever gotten a bad spawn.
Hello?
And I'm not sure if it's just luck or my setup.
What's going on?
DeWitt, think here. Listen, my boy.
And I've done it quite a few times.
I can tell you
Probably like
now that
maybe
you
2
are
dozen
our
in all.
top candidate. Top. Now, my associate
I do it slightly differently than others though. I stand in a different place and I wait a little bit before doing it. I'm not sure if waiting is important or not.
Oddly pleased to make you
And I don't want to have to go through this whole elevator ride just to test it. Alright, so the plan for factory skip is I'm going to try the slide method. And if I know slide method won't get it, then I'll do stick method. As far as I can tell, slide method is really easy if the level loads in a particular way, and it's really hard if the level loads in a different way. And as soon as I know which way the collision loaded, then I will switch to stick if I know slide won't work. I've gotten really good at getting Elizabeth in the right place though. Probably because I've spent so many hours of my life doing it. I already have it set to a locked frame rate, so slide method should be as smooth as it can be. Slide method is definitely faster. It's just that sometimes it has like no chance of working. Alright. Forgot that I ran out of RPG ammo. Alright, good spawn.
Why not, you ask? Well, I can sum it up for you in one word. Morality.
Go ahead. I'll be fine.
Is the tool of the devil. You take industry from a man's hand, and what goes in its place? Whiskey, women, and dice.
Is she gonna do this to me? Yeah, she is. She's stuck taking big steps, so I'm gonna have to kind of reset it. That's too low. Not even gonna try it. That's good. Slide method should work. Alright. I got kind of lucky with the way the level loaded, so it worked out. I should gain time. I did mess up the jump a few times. Like, I could have made it first try, I just messed up the setup slightly. I could have made it. Yeah, I made up about 10 seconds. 12. That's good. Most of my trouble is in getting Elizabeth in the right spot. But I feel like all my practice paid off because I knew that where I had her initially, I wouldn't make it. And before I would have just kept trying at it and jumping on her head until it would work, but it wouldn't have. Can't believe I picked up 2 wrong infusions. I don't think I've ever done that. It's always only one. Which means that I'm going to have some trouble later on with the fights, especially Lady Comstock. I'm going to have to get really lucky with salt drops. or else I have to waste some time killing her the old-fashioned way.
Victorian
I am gonna do graveyard skip though. I forgot to test that before I did this run. I meant to do that. I'm pretty sure it'll work though. If it works well, it'll save 7 seconds
Sterling,
over Teliot's world record.
I was so set on getting to Paris. I didn't really think that
You couldn't have known this would happen.
I had a role in this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocents in this, then that's your prerogative, but
Hello? Think?
I saw you die, Booker. Saw it with my own eyes.
That's right. Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You.
I think it is mostly out of my control where my mouse is when I use an infusion. So there's really no way to account for that. Theoretical best on this. With known skips, maybe like 205?
Elizabeth?
Not sure though.
done. More money. Fireman!
Oh, with optimal gears, probably like 202, 201. Like, if you route out with Hill Runner sat really well, that was stupid. You can probably get sub 2 hours. She throws me the salts after I do that. That's annoying. If she had thrown me the salts before I reloaded with the crank gun, that would have saved a bit of time.
She's going to kill that child.
The Hill Runner sack can save a lot of time, but in order for it to save the most amount of time, you actually have to route out when you use your ammo and where you use your health. And I was slow there, because I forgot what happens here. Looks like I'm gonna save time here too.
Is this it? Is this your movement?
I mean, at this point, you can afford to restart checkpoint in the arcade multiple times to try and get Hill Runner sat. Like, you could restart checkpoint probably 12 times, and it'll still be worth it if you get Hill Runners. So long as you can pull off the skip and hill in Call of Heroes quickly. Alright, I guess Teliot messed up on the factory fight slightly, because mine wasn't all that great. I usually switch to the volley gun after the first clip of the crank gun on the handyman,
Feel better already.
but this time around I just stuck with the crank gun, because I want to save my volley gun ammo for the suicide in Emporia. But with my extra health, I'm probably just going to have to buy more ammo in Emporia to do the suicide, which is kind of annoying. I should have picked up my RPG. That was a mistake. I should have picked up the RPG and replaced the crank gun. I usually don't, because I like using the crank gun in this next fight in Emporia, but now that the crank gun only has 32 bullets, it would have been better to keep the RPG. And that way this next suicide would be a lot easier to set up.
This is all I had.
Listen,
How do you do it?
how do I do what?
That'll probably cost me about 10 seconds to make a trip to the dollar bill in Emporia, assuming I don't find more ammo for the volley gun. Or Elizabeth doesn't throw me any. She probably will in this next fight, though. I'm gonna try and set that up, actually. I'm gonna try to manipulate it so that she throws me ammo during this next fight. And that'll save probably 10 seconds, because I won't have to go to the dollar bill. So we'll try it.
Do you know what that looks like? I don't know. Help me find it.
Alright.
Alright, here you are.
Booker! Gotta stop them!
No, that's the E.
No, that is certainly it.
No, it's not. Isn't.
Stop it!
I've messed up the Emporia skip on almost all of my recent runs. That's where most of my runs end. But I think I have a better setup for it now. I almost never miss it in practice, but we'll see if I can get it during the run.
One needs both to get his attention.
But if you know how to sing to him,
He will take you where you need to go.
And I've been practicing it just loading the downtown Emporia checkpoint, meaning that I'm going to have to restart checkpoint once I get there because I haven't practiced it with a tilted barge.
Something to keep the bird off our back?
perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course. Well, at least they left the piano.
That's Comstock House. We're gonna find him. We should start there.
Got a lock here.
Seems easy enough.
What is it about that song that brings in the bird?
When I was younger, I was sweet. Excited. He was all I had. My friend.
Friend.
Until I grew up. He was my warden.
I saw something once when I first got here. It was new Lord, larger than any Lord I ever saw. It's blood.
None of the prophets.
Let's hope for no soft lock. Good.
Got it!
Alright, that was pretty good. She threw me ammo, the fight went pretty well, and I was able to set up the suicide. So, that went about as well as it could. It also didn't soft lock, which is always a nice thing.
Quantum particles suspended in space-time at a fixed height.
So,
Alright.
giant balloons?
But the thing is, my book said they disappeared several years ago.
I told you they'd come.
No, you didn't.
Right. I was going to tell you they'd come.
But you didn't.
But I don't.
You sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not exactly what they appear.
I was going to have told you they'd come.
No,
The subjunctive.
that's not subjunctive.
I don't think the syntax has been invented yet.
It would have had to have been.
Had to have had been. I can't remember it.
They seem to want to help.
They seem to be out of their
Odd,
minds.
isn't it?
What's odd?
The fact that we sometimes...
Finish each other's sentences.
Exactly.
It would be odder if we didn't.
How do you suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you after I figure out the floating city bit. Come on. Comstock House is up ahead.
I spawned the snipers. I'm usually able to avoid that, but this should still work out if I just stand over here.
All yours.
Okay. Got him. I'm actually like really impressed by my own aim there. I was able to hit the sniper twice, like without even seeing him. That was pretty good. I'm quite low on volley gun ammo though. I usually only have to use 2 shots to kill the snipers, but because I spawned them early, I wasn't able to do my normal setup. So I'm gonna have to be careful with my ammo in this next area. I also need to remember to restart checkpoint in downtown. I've missed that a few times and it's cost me runs. I wish I didn't have to, but I just haven't practiced it much without resetting.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you
Promise me.
I will stop him.
That is an oath you cannot keep. Promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right.
Alright, reset. Costs a few seconds, but it makes the jump easier, so I'm willing to do it. Fun fact, if you fire your volley gun inside this elevator, it puts Elizabeth into combat, and you can walk through her, exactly as if you did the Prophet's Cabin skip. But it only affects Elizabeth, so it's not really useful. And it also affects her behavior later on. It makes her like really unwilling to walk up to the Comstock house gate for some reason. So I'm not gonna demonstrate it. Alright. Oh, he dropped his volley gun. I'm gonna have to buy ammo. Alright. I'll demonstrate that if I remember about the Elizabeth combat thing. So I finally got the Downtown Emporia skip, which is the first time I've got that in like 6 runs, so I'm pretty happy with it. I am gonna have to buy more ammo up here though. I'll just buy it at the one up here, I guess. I think it's slightly more on the way. I was basically doing a bad setup for it, but I kind of figured it out recently. There's a volley gun. Alright, I shouldn't have done that style-in with the volley gun. It technically saves a very slight amount of time if you cycle through weapons after every shot, because your run speed goes down very slightly as you cock up the next shot, and you can get rid of that by switching weapons, but it's hard to get the rhythm down, so I'm not going to bother. Alright, Elizabeth. Don't be slow. That's about average. What? 18 seconds? Wow. I need to watch Teliot's run, because, didn't think I'd lose 18 seconds there.
Where are you going? What are we looking for?
Alright, so here's where the lack of salts is going to be a bit problematic.
It's your mother's grave.
Nope.
She's your mother.
Their child doesn't draw a lot of sympathy in my book.
Take a moment to think about what you're doing.
There. Will you open the door or do I have to go in?
I could have looted one more body without losing time. And I should have, to find more salts. I only have 4 put down with Devil's Kiss boost. It's going to take a few volley gun shots to finish her off now. I guess he either had like a really good strat for downtown Emporia fight, or Elizabeth at Comstock Gate. I lost time having to buy more shots for the volley gun. But that's really all I can think of that would lose me time there. It's kind of crazy. I definitely need to watch that part of the run again.
Elizabeth?
Where did she go?
Hold on, you need to rest for a minute.
No, I'm getting that hand.
Elizabeth? Why is your mother a ghost?
She's not. He used me to power that. There she is!
Oh. It only took 1 shot, somehow.
What am I?
But what is she?
I must have placed the traps really precisely, like on point.
There! That one!
She's both alive and dead.
More money.
Finds this condition disagreeable.
Perception without comprehension.
It's a dangerous combination. Look,
Alright, graveyard skip incoming. So I have to do this.
Convince her to open the gate to Comstock.
Let's hope this works.
It's a shame you have need of her to enter Comstock House.
Frankly, she doesn't seem all that cooperative.
There is a way to bring her to reason,
3 truths you must discover first.
which, in this world, Comstock is destroyed.
Got it. Get up there. Alright, that saves 7 seconds off of Teliot's record. And that includes the time spent going to windowed mode
She doesn't belong.
and getting out of it.
I bought something.
That skip has been known for a long time. Ah, the coin, dude. I should have accepted it back at Comstock, back at the graveyard. I didn't think that she would still try to throw it to me once we got all the way up here. But she did. Yeah, we've known about that skip for a long time, but it requires a really high frame per second count to get, and it only saves 7 seconds. So nobody's really
What did you mean?
tried to get it before now. As far as I know, that's the first time anybody's tried it in a full run.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
Give me a second. All done.
Guys!
I have no idea if that possession was on target or not. We'll find out. Oh, twin. Alright, good. The door opened pretty quickly. Welcome, Blood Thunder.
Now, why does the Prophet want these two killed? For the same reason Lady Comstock lies buried. Shot. Why does he want me to do it? Because only you can make it seem an accident.
That was reasonably fast.
She's so angry. At her and at my father.
Elizabeth is like inside the door.
She's her, but she's
Interesting.
also partly me. I'm not even sure I understand it myself.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Alright.
Back there at the shop.
Yeah, that ghost fight is kind of difficult. You just need to make sure you don't hit the ghosts around her when you're firing the crank gun. I can pretty reliably get it in one clip.
That's death, Mr. DeWitt. Or something so like it I cannot tell the difference.
I've always wondered if there was like an earlier point at which you can get her to unlock that gate while you're off doing something else. But I don't think it's possible.
Sniper over there!
Can you open this?
Let me see. Done.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get lucky with salt drops because I picked up 2 fewer salt infusions than I preferred to.
No, you are not. Elizabeth, listen. You've been through.
Not a single one so far. There's one. One and a half. And she throws me a coin. Oh my goodness. Alright. I positioned it well. She died quicker than I thought she would.
I owe you an apology. Comstock used me to bring you back, but I brought back a version of you from the reality that I had built up in my own head. He pretended to
Alright.
love you, like he pretended to love me.
I'm not sure how well Teliot's run went in the last part, so I'm not sure where I'm gonna save time and where I'm not. But I did the graveyard skip this time, which should save a little bit of time at least.
Because there's one far worse than you.
I always think I'm going to save tons of time on this split, but I forget how long this dialogue is.
If that's so, then why am I
Ow.
alive?
I just pulled a muscle or something.
Not in
Ah.
this world. Maybe this is you in another world where you never needed. Or where I saved him. I don't know. Is that possible? Find out, child. Find out.
Alright. I lost a bit of time on him, but the graveyard skip made up for it. I don't think I even looked at his final fight. We'll see.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. Stop it! Stop it! Don't hurt him! I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left. Take me back. Take me home. Please.
Elizabeth! Come after me if you want. I'm not letting you take her, you hear me? Ah, you feathered piece of shit! I'm not going to... Snow. It's July. Elizabeth! Can you hear me?
Off of me! Just take me back to my tower. Please.
Some men dream of money.
What the?
Some men dream of love. My father dreamt of
What is this place? What are you planning to do to me?
Your surgery is tomorrow, you better eat.
Six months.
a man once promised he would free me of my chains. But in the end, he abandoned me to serve his own needs. But in some way,
There's the switch. Should be able to head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
for the coming of the Lord.
What is this place? Just take me back to my tower.
It's too late for that now, child. Your father gave you a lovely home. chose to destroy it.
He's not my father.
Elizabeth, hold tight!
It's a tear. What is it?
Why do you ask?
When the delicious question is when.
Lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
As you can see, Booker, the lunatics are running the asylum. They don't even listen to me anymore. All I can do is watch as what I set into motion slides into its terminal stage. It took all I had left in me just to bring you here.
Oh, Elizabeth, I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we?
Here,
I'm not sure I should have set that up
take my hand.
quite so much. I would have been more comfortable if I had shot one less time, but it shouldn't matter too much.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne, and drown in flame the mountains of man. Say what you will about Comstock. He was a hell of a fortune teller. It wasn't the torture that broke me. It wasn't the indoctrination. It was time. Time rots everything, Booker. You know,
It was coming.
Songbird. He always stops you.
Yes, but I would find a way.
No.
Interesting. I'm usually able to get on top of her,
I brought you here.
if you know what I
For
mean.
your sake. Yours and hers. Here.
Yeah, whatever.
What is this?
Oh, forgot about the split.
She'll know how to read it.
What does it say?
It's advice.
Advice on what?
How not to become me.
I'm back.
Hello, Babby.
12. Before she... There's still time.
Elizabeth! Get your men upstairs. If she gets ornery, just... Comstock! What are you doing to her? Let her be!
Mr. Durant, what's the expression? Day late is a dollar short.
Maybe if I shut down those machines from upstairs.
That's interesting. He like damage boosted me towards him. Alright, we'll see if I can get the jumps in this part. I don't think I've ever practiced this, so we'll see how it works.
She is not your daughter!
Ah. Yeah, my jumps have been pretty bad. About average, actually, but average is pretty bad.
Elizabeth, I'll be right there!
Alright.
I got you. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. You ready?
Just do it. Help me with this.
I think someone meant for you to have this.
What is it?
Just read it.
Dream of New York. Happens.
Alright,
It's me. I'm the one.
we're on track.
She's given us a way to get past Songbird. We're gonna
But we're
find
not
her
out of it
soon.
yet.
We'll leave
Booker.
Paris, Elizabeth. Remember, you wanted to go
We're
to...
not leaving.
The main thing I'm worried about from here on out is setting up the suicide correctly for the Prophet's Cabin skip.
I will not allow
And
that.
so what, you're going to kill him?
This is where you
I haven't been able to practice that too much because you have to play through a lot and it's pretty much random, of, like how much damage you take going up to it.
Really? Booker? What are you going to do to stop me?
Not a damn thing. Because I'm gonna do it for you. Now to find the Prophet. did you learn that?
I've been here for a while.
How long?
Long enough. Ready. This doesn't make any sense. Everything here is a cipher that I understand except for this symbol. It's a cage. Did she say anything about this?
No. Elizabeth, a little help?
Come on, look! It's the hand of the prophet. Comstock's flagship. Find a way on board.
Stay here.
What? I'm not sure if that was the health infusion or what, but that took like 3 or 4 more shots than I thought it would.
How thrilling the launch. How breathtaking the apex. And how terrifying the descent as gravity drags you down into the inevitable.
Duds. They're
Look around you, Elizabeth. I built all of this for you. You are my heir and my blood. And what has DeWitt ever done for you? To him, you are now what you always were. A means to an end.
Alright, good. Ship spawned on time. Man, I'm just not sure where I'm losing this time. I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. This is a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Do you think it's possible to redeem the kind of things that we've done?
Redeem? No, I don't see much use in that.
Okay. Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Over there! It's Comstock's men. They're coming out to meet us.
Booker, catch!
appreciate it.
I forgot about these.
Another gunship on the left.
I always forget about those 2 mosquitoes.
Watch out! Coming to attack the flagship.
Alright. Really need to watch Teliot's run again. Most of the time I've lost, I'm not sure where I lost it.
Those motorized Patriot pods.
Well, that must be where they're deployed from. I wouldn't go near those lines while those pods are in place.
Comstock is up top. Booker, the skylines lead up to the next deck.
This should clear them.
I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord. But it will not be I who carries that banner. That job falls to you, Elizabeth. That job falls to you.
Skyline is clear.
Go ahead!
All right.
Give yourself up! Something's wrong.
Why are they dropping so slowly?
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait it out.
That's 1/4 of the pods ejected.
That's all?
One half done.
After the piggy!
Take it.
No, don't do that. Alright.
Try to keep you soft.
Oh no. I'm pretty stupid. That may not actually cost time.
3/4.
It sure is taking its time.
Yeah, that's actually fine. I don't think it matters if you die. It takes the same amount of time anyway.
On the barge.
This suicide is a bit complicated to set up. And I'm not really sure how the health bar behaves after you get an infusion, so I'm a bit unfamiliar with how to set this up now.
Who's to say you
I'm
won't
going
beat
with
me
you.
to the punch?
Alright, let's hope this works. Oh no. Okay.
We can take that skyline to the Prophet's cabin.
Come to
Here
wipe your
goes.
slate clean, false shepherd. But time will walk backwards before you find redemption. Some sins can't be forgiven.
Next one should kill. Got it. Oh, good. Yeah, I got a health infusion and a salt infusion on accident. And both times it was because my cursor just happened to be over one of the infusions, so the selection started at a different place than normal. Which is like really annoying. Oh boy. Alright, so this split is when I activate the wheel on the bridge.
Maybe that's why I can. When I was little, I used to be able not just to open tears, but I could
Alright.
open new ones.
Cabin
To
skip.
anywhere I wanted to go. In the tower.
Get hype. I'm also 4 shots down on the hand cannon. I prefer not to use any ammo in that last area for the hand cannon, but I kinda had to because I was panicked. It shouldn't mess up the final fight though.
To do this.
Come here, child. Oh, come on, I don't bite. My, oh my, how you have grown.
Tell me. What am I?
Alright.
Look at you, child. You're
Hey,
a mess.
let go of her.
Elizabeth, everything Everything I've done to keep you safe.
Safe from what?
So with the new method for getting Prophet's Cabin skip, I have the RPG instead of the volley gun. So I have RPG and hand cannon from the final fight, which effectively means that I only have the hand cannon for the final fight. But you can do the entire final fight with just the hand cannon really fast. It's really just the best weapon for killing enemies in the game. The only reason you don't use it in the rest of the run is because either you can't get it, and because it's not explosive, so you can't use it to kill yourself. And killing yourself is a more important thing for a weapon to do than killing other people in the speedrun.
Ask him what happened.
Zombie Comstock.
Ask DeWitt.
Alright.
She's your daughter, you son of a bitch. And you
Hand cannon is the best.
huh? Did you get what you wanted?
I cannot imagine doing the final fight without the hand cannon. It does a lot of crit damage to motorized patriots. And it kills everybody else in one shot, and it kills the turrets in 3, and the artillery thing in 4. Here goes.
What did he mean? Huh? You tell me, what did he mean about my finger?
I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna be really close.
I just assumed you were born with that. I don't know.
Alright, we're 6 seconds up.
No, what?
All comes down to this fight.
They said they knew what was best for us. They said they knew what was coming next. Did you see this coming, old man?
Okay, we
Did
gotta
you
get
see
out.
this coming,
They need to board us.
You ain't gonna place your daughter on the throne. We're gonna place her
Oh boy.
Elizabeth, stop it!
It's not a word, Booker! It's a song!
I need to do more testing on the final fight to see exactly how its timings work. I know that from getting the objective to completing the objective,
I need you to protect me.
almost certainly cannot be faster than 3 minutes 45 seconds. There's just a hard time limit on it. But I'm not sure if that's also true for when Elizabeth begins her dialogue.
Go, go, go!
Like getting you to take the whistler and stuff.
You can use him against the Vox fleet. Rockets, be careful!
They're body blocking it. Alright, I got him, right? Good.
They're tele-
Daisy Fitzroy said only a dog should take over. And you rose up and you took it.
Booker, gunships!
Hit that gunship!
The barge, Booker! Sorry. Booker, catch!
That's unfortunate. She threw me salts, meaning I may not be able to get more ammo. So I'm gonna have to be careful.
There's more of them!
Oh no, he went up there. That wastes a little bit of time since I have to jump up here.
Tell me where to send them. Take this!
Good, she threw me ammo. Alright, that's the last time I'm gonna need anything from her.
Zeppelin!
Get the Zeppelin.
Booker salts!
I should have reloaded the RPG there.
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
Alright.
Still looking.
Is there another one? Good, okay. I was scared for a second.
Songbird's ready.
The Zeppelin! Bring it down!
Oh no. I hope I get lucky.
That's all I've got.
If those rocket guys jump down, that's really bad. No. I missed... Did I miss anybody? I'm not sure if that's luck for them to jump down or something else. Oh, that's terrible. That should be the last one. Alright. Where's Elizabeth? Okay, she'll get here. It's close, but I think I lost too much time in the final fight.
Come here.
What is it?
Look, you can use the songbird to bring the whole damn thing down.
Actually, I think
Destroy the cipher.
this is good.
It's the only way we'll find the truth. About my finger, Comstock, everything.
Damn. I don't even know. I guess Teliot lost a lot of time in the final fight, or he got unlucky in some way. I need to watch the run for sure. But this is gonna be the record, I think. I hope. We'll find out. Never count out Mr. Softblock. He pops up in the strangest places. Oh, this is gonna be sub 210. It's gonna be like, I guess 209.54, which is really good.
Where is he?
Well, I'm pretty hype. I don't know about you guys. I definitely need to watch Teliot's run, though. I lost a lot of time in places that I didn't think I would lose time. And I need to figure out why.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry. What is this place?
Thanks, Appleop.
It's a doorway.
I've worked pretty hard in this run for a while. I just haven't had time to do runs. I was planning on doing a lot more runs over the next few days, but
Where are you going?
I got the record, so I'll probably just switch to doing Near's Edge.
Comstock said about your finger.
Finish up my casual run so I can start learning the speedrun for it.
Down here. This is where we have to go.
You should not watch this part if you've never played it before. This is where everything gets explained. Yeah.
I'll have to show you.
Like the rest of the run, I think, doesn't have all that many spoilers, and it's lots of fun to watch, but the epilogue has no important gameplay, and spoils the entire story. So, I don't know. Depends on how much you care about story, but if you don't like story, you probably won't like Bioshock Infinite anyway. Meanwhile, let's get some Elizabeth cam. There we go. Please do, Blood Thunder. I love it when people beat my runs. And now I have... With this, I will have the world record in every run... In every game that I've run, pretty much. Not including runs that I just gave up on early on.
The stars.
Bioshock 1 is not a prerequisite for this game at all. This game stands alone. It ties in with the old ones, especially here in the epilogue, but... And Bioshock 1 is an excellent game. I would recommend getting it for sure. Blood Thunder in the chat is the guy with the world record for Bioshock 1. Single segment.
Are you going to open it?
I'm sure Teliot will do runs. Like, I doubt this run will last for very long. There were a lot of mistakes.
I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Yay, more people running Dishonored. There was just like this 3-month gap where nobody played Dishonored, and now there are like 4 people learning the run. I'm pretty excited about that. I love running Dishonored so much.
See? Not stars.
It is a really fun game to speedrun.
Doors to
Everywhere.
I think we'll leave the Harry Potter with for you, Smasher.
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are million worlds. All different.
Well, if you want to play a new game, Steam Summer Sale is the best place for it.
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird.
I enjoyed Bioshock Infinite more than I enjoyed Dishonored, for sure. I think Dishonored has a better speedrun, but Bioshock Infinite has a better casual run, which is what most people would care about. Bioshock Infinite's one of the best games I've ever played, for sure.
We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes, it does.
Don't worry, most people slow run, and I don't look down on people who do. Speedrunning's just a different way of squeezing value out of games you already have. And it's an excuse to play old games that you love, but their value kind of ran out once you finished them. If you're interested in like contributing to speedruns without actually speedrunning, you can spend time just trying to find glitches, like jumping at walls, seeing what you can clip through and stuff. There are quite a few people that only ever like search for glitches in games and don't actually do runs. And to be honest, they're a big part of like why speedrunning is so good. I've only discovered I think one thing in this game, and it's really minor. Like, I run this game, but I don't really like search for glitches and stuff.
I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasted.
Why were you here?
Although once you start speedrunning, you start looking at every game like completely differently.
Are you ready to have your sins cleansed?
You just can't help but have the speedrunner's goggles on where you try and find ways to save time and whatever else.
No, I don't want to.
You already did, didn't you?
Are you ready to be born again?
I am.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind
And don't forget Anzura for finding the factory skip. He single-handedly cut 15 minutes off of this run, which is really impressive.
Stop it. Stop it.
What are you doing? Get off me! Get off! Son!
You didn't go through with it.
Think a dunk in the
Alright, so this record was my first priority, and now that I have it, presumably, I can work on other stuff. I've been meaning to do video guides for Dishonored and Bioshock Infinite, since there are quite a few people learning each, and I've been wanting to do a guide for a while. So, that's tentatively the next thing that I'm going to be working on.
Bring us the gun.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yes. The girl for the debt. Wait. This is wrong. What is this? There's no baby.
So my plan for Bioshock Infinite is to do one like slow speedrun where I spend time explaining all of the stuff, not the individual tricks, but all the stuff in between. So just generally getting from place to place and like where to pick up infusions and weapons. and where to buy more ammo if you need to, and backup strats and all that stuff. And then I'll do separate shorter videos for each skip, like explaining them in detail. And
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually you'll
I mean, I could spend like 10 minutes explaining factory skip, just trying to get it down. Brain damage percent, alright.
And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock. What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Just for funsies, and because I was planning on streaming anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and record the, I'm gonna record the shorter, like, explanations of the major skips, like, right now. I'll just spend, like, 10 minutes explaining factory skip once this runs over. And all the different ways that you can set it up, and how each one changes with, frame rate and all that stuff. So, stick around.
Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead? You mean like Chenlit? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the Prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
Hey. Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
It's ready! Go!
No! No,
Shut
no, no!
down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the
Anna!
machine! Now do it!
Give me back my daughter! No! Anna? No. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
He's gone. You shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years. Till one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to breathe together.
I told you it was right.
We already know it works. The question is,
Anna.
you suppose he branded himself as some
We're so
sort of
close.
What's your point? What's done is done. What's done will
So
be done.
close.
I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Wipe away the debt. Miss the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See, he's starting to put his story together.
Wipe away
You're quite fond of this theory of
The
yours.
Lutesses are really good supporting characters.
Well, the brain adapts.
I should know.
I mean, they're the instigators behind essentially everything that goes on. They're the ones that allowed Comstock to do all his stuff, and they're the ones that bring you to the start of the game to make up for what they did.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if
They also have really good theme music.
killed him
I
before
like
he
it.
did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
The accordion and the
How would one know
artificial
how far back
harmonics.
to go?
It's so good.
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born.
Alright,
Smother the son of a bitch in his crib.
this run takes 20 seconds, and then we'll be done. I think I lost time, actually. Maybe a second or two, just because I was kind of lazy on the epilogue. Alright, it's a new world record. Sub 210.
This is what you want.
I'm pretty happy with that.
It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
It's really the first run I've done that didn't have any major mistakes. I messed up a few suicides and a few fights and whatever, but I got all the major skips very quickly.
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same
That
place.
feels good.
Of course it is. I remember when.
Feels good.